Hey family, we are live, broadcasting live. This is the Conversation Room 101. Make sure it's only adults in the house. I need your mind to be open, prepared, and relaxed. Welcome to our home. Take your shoes off. We got some rules we need to go over. Be kind. No cursing in the chat. If you want to curse, call in. And no shouting out other channels. That's a no-no. We got one other rule. There is no judging our guests. It will not be permitted. Zero tolerance. And if so, you want to do that, guess what? We got security. And we will escort you out. Because over here, hashtag we don't care. We're going to be one big family. We're going to laugh together sometimes. We're going to cry. But we definitely going to pray. I thank the Lord above for everything. I lift him up and give him the glory. But you guys, right now, we're going to get our popcorn. And then we're going to see what's going on. And let me just park my car. And I'll be in there in a minute. I'll see you real soon. Hey family, we are live. Okay, I'm sorry you guys. I was trying to do something and I was trying to get into the live also because it's showing way too much stuff. Thank you guys for showing up. We are still talking about the Cody Bixby case. We are live. We are broadcasting live 3 different platforms, you guys. This is the new platform right here. You guys, if you come on in, you can catch us on YouTube right now. We're going live 5 p.m. Central Time. That is Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday night. We have already TikTok in the building. And we also, how you doing? How you doing? Thank you guys for coming on in. We are going to be talking about the Cody Bixby case. And let me come on in the building. If you came in on YouTube and you are here, we have 55 in the building. Please go out, give us a thumbs up, and come on back in. On the other app, TikTok, yes, go ahead and tap the screen. If you guys are in here, let me know that you in. And Show Enough is in here and Zeal. If you conversate, I can see what you guys are saying. And our new platform, welcome. Thank you guys for showing up. We are still talking about the Cody Bixby case, you guys. We're going to get right back into the topic because I guess they went to Sunday when we came on the platform. I told you guys that the new attorney for Cory Bigsby have filed a motion. She did it Sunday. You guys thought I was crazy. Hey, Corey, how you doing? I see you in the building. TikTok and YouTube is in the building on TikTok over there. Thank you guys for showing up. Make sure you hit those hearts and like as you come on in. We're going to have this conversation about what's going on. They have not found Cody Bixby. It's a 4-year-old missing in the Hampton, Virginia area. And we are discussing that. We did find out and got confirmation that they honored we got Zan on over there. How you doing, Woke to God? What's going on? 43 in the building over there on TikTok, 68 on YouTube. I see you in the building, sister. How you doing? JB done showed up too. So let's get on in the topic. I am going to, I don't know if I can do it right now, Zan. It's somehow I did it before, made you a mod. Make mod, but I don't know how to do it. Make sure you stay over there, Miss Woke the God, and help me out with the TikTok. There's 101 over on TikTok, 72 on YouTube, and we got 14 on new app. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I'm trying. It's doing something here. Anyway, family. Let's see. We got the mods in the building. We got Freddie Johnson. We got Lisa Taylor in there. We got Sanja Watts in there. It's not telling me who's all the. We got Tina Powers in there. I can look on this monitor. Tina Powers in there. And who else? Okay. Belinda's in the building. How you doing, Belinda? I see you. So sometimes, you guys, I am trying to get my other monitors up and positioned well so that the people over here don't have to be looking at, those. It gives me plenty of light. But you guys know what's going on. Anyway, thank you, Zen. Zen, thank you, thank you, thank you. Go ahead and yes, I don't know why it won't do what I needed to do. Let me see. Okay, anyway. Help me out. Help me out. So we got one mod over there. I know there's another mod. I think it's Batcave. She usually comes on the TikTok area. And the thing about TikTok, let me tell you guys what usually happens. They start you off with like 200 people, and then within 30 minutes or something, you only got 2 people in the chat. So, but we're still going to get the awareness out on Cody Bixby. He's a 4-year-old, came up missing on January the 31st. And I don't know why it's that even got me looking frozen. She said, I can't see you. I don't know what's going on. I did something. I don't know. Angel, I could see you guys, but it's got me frozen over here. I told you. I'm going to try to do it. No, I don't want to end the live. Can you at least hear me? Hold on, family. Zen, can you at least hear me over there? Maybe I need to start it all over again. Okay, let's start it all over again. Because people are still coming in over there. Hello? Huh? It dropped? Okay, I'm going to end it and start it over. Okay, I'm going to start it over because it froze for some reason. It froze. It's okay. Yeah, I'm going to go back up. Okay. All right. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on over there. And we just got a new follower over there, so that's a good thing. Okay, it's going to come back up. Hey, Salem, how you doing? Zena, how you doing? So we're back on again. They'll get them. It'll get up running. If it don't, we'll just go on with our normal thing, you guys. We're trying, and it doesn't matter. The reason why I'm actually so late, it's not because I wasn't prepared. It was because I was in class taking another test. I finally finished it. I passed. I didn't have to take the second test. So I'm all good. Thank you guys for showing back up over there on TikTok. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Zen is in the building. I don't know how, Zen, to make you a mod over there. We're going to have to work it out when we get some time. But I know I've done it once because Batcave is already a mod over there. But I don't know what I did. That was a little bit ago when we first got it. Batcave came in and we was playing around with it. So anyway, let's talk about this, and yeah, we will figure it out. Let's talk about what's going on, okay? Because I've got to do so much. Valerie Montgomery says, you good? Okay, she says, oh, good. Okay. So anyway, not Facebook yet. I'm waiting on my daughter. She's telling me to hold on. She's trying to design something. So I know people are asking me to go live with them on TikTok. And they're usually friends of ours because I told you guys we got 13,000 followers over there on TikTok. But right now, I'm just not ready to do all of that. Dee Dee is over there. She says, I'm here with you. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I'm glad TikTok, we got some of the family over there that's going to help, assist in as we're trying to combine everything together. She said, congratulations on the test. Yes, I did it. It took me, I got off the phone about 1, 2 o'clock, and it took me all the way up to 4 o'clock to finish the test. And if you know anything about these tests, which now I'm working for 2 agencies. So I've got 2 groups of tests to take, and you can take them and not pass, but you better start studying. Go in, talk to your boss. She asks you why you didn't pass, because these are things you're supposed to know, and if you don't know it, we don't need to have you out there. And they're on ventilators, they on traits, they're on things like that, medications and stuff like that. And so sometimes it gets the best of me. So if I didn't, hey, Sugar Mama, she said she back. Hey, hello, Miss Nancy, how you? Miss Nancy LaRose done went over there on the other channel. I'll see you guys. We got 5 over there, you guys. Anyway, thank you guys for showing up. I appreciate you. We're going to talk about Cody Bixby. There's 12 minutes into the hour, and we're going to get this popping. And then after we get off the YouTube live, I'm going to spend a little time on the TikTok live, because I need to get some mods over there, and they need to help me. And Zan's the only one over there. And then if you want to be a mod and you go over there or something, you got to let me know right after this live. And because we only got 1 mod, and that's Batcave, and she's not over there right now, but we'll make some mods real quick, because it seems like we're going to be doing a lot of lives on the TikTok. And because it's up and running, it's 13,000 over there, family, 13,000, and we're done past our 20,000 over here, so we're making headway. Exactly. Andrea said, hit that button. Make sure you guys share the live. Always share. Okay, if you can't, just share with us. Okay, we got an invite. Big Junk is one to invite us and go live. No, Big Junk, we can't do that. Big Junk in the trunk, we can't do that right now. Okay, anyway, so today is Wednesday, and this is panel night. Actually, we did it almost not yesterday, but Monday. We did I let you guys share your thoughts of what's going on, ask the questions. What's the TikTok name? SP News Nuggets. Everything, that's our brand, you guys. That's our brand. We're going to keep that brand until the end of time. I told y'all how the name came up. A lot of people think nuggets is nothing, but when you get them nuggets and you get enough of them, you can put it all together. You can make some. Belinda, are you going on over there? Because we're going to be doing a lot of stuff over there at TikTok. But and that's our next thing. We're going to do a lot, and we got to get our members over here on this new app. And then there's another app that my daughter wants us to do. So I'm thinking about setting up everything where they can run off of one computer, and I can just look straight ahead, and it'll look like I'm looking at every last one of them when I'm only looking at one. So anyway, I told you Sunday that the attorney filed a motion for reconsidering for Cory Bigsby to for another bond hearing. And I was wondering, I was like, I know they don't want to give him one because nothing has changed, or if it did change, we don't know about it, but the answer was already no. So it should be considered, continue to be no. So anyway, let me see. She's asked. I'm trying to go live with you. I don't know if I can. Okay, you're on there? You're on there, Zan?
Yes, ma'am. I'm on here.
All righty. Thank you. So you can watch and pay attention, but you're on the panel already, ain't you?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. So Zan's on the panel over there at TikTok. Thank you guys for sharing. I see a lot of people sharing. I see Crystal and Monique, all of you guys sharing, because we got to grow, because we found out YouTube is not going to bring the traffic to us. So we got to go get our own traffic. And that's what we're doing. So, one monkey don't stop the show. Do it.
Not at all. Not at all.
One monkey don't stop the show. So anyway, when she filed the motion, they did say that, guess what? The judge will hear the reconsideration for Cory Bigsby bond hearing Monday, May the 23rd at 9 a.m. in the morning. You guys, I want you guys to know. I know some people's like, oh, I don't know. T Star is in the building. All right, T Star is in the building. Over there on TikTok. Okay. So check this out. Some people are a little bit upset about that. There's no need to get upset when just because of a person file a motion. You can file a motion, I can file a motion, and it's just in your rights. It's in your constitution that you think is something's not right, something is always wrong. So what do? You file a motion to the judge saying, "Hey, listen to what I got to say. Something's not right here." And so when you file the motion, the judge is set up there and listen to see if there's something was done wrong or not handled appropriately or they missed something. And so therefore, they have to pretty much give you the hearing to hear what you have to say. So some people think, oh man, she's on it now. She's on. I'm not saying she's not a good attorney. She is a good attorney. Far as I know, I don't know her personally. I have not, like on Jeffrey Ambrose, I had already got phone calls telling me he is a good attorney. Because we were trying to figure out, is this attorney even good or whatever? But somebody told me when he first came on board, he was a good attorney. So I don't know if T-Star said, this is my first TikTok, my first time on TikTok. All right, make sure that you tap the screen on TikTok and give us those hearts because we need 10,000 on each live. And sometimes if I'm not tapping or whatever, I know tapping gets hideous, but I can tap 10,000 myself, and sometimes I have to do that. So y'all will help me out if you go ahead and tap, because by the time we get done, if I don't have 10,000, I'm going to be staying up there tapping, because that brings in people once you start tapping and everything. But we're going to have fun on TikTok, so y'all just hang on in there. But anyway, that is not long. That is not long. May 23rd. No, that's Monday. That's this coming Monday. Today's Wednesday, so you got today what? The 17th? Today the 17th. Today the 17th. Then you got the 18th, 19th, 20, 21, 22, 23. So you got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Today's the 18th. Today's got to be the 18th. Because I heard it was Monday. Is there any information on when the hearing is for the West? No, D Diva. No. I can look that up. I'm writing down questions and stuff. And let me see where that questions was. Okay. Okay, Valerie and them, they're saying today is the 18th. So it's got to be the 18th because Monday is when they're going to hear it at 9 a.m. The young lady that I don't even know the young lady's name. She be sending me all this information, and I asked her for receipts, and she sent me the receipts. And I need to say, hey, what's your name? Because trust and believe, I don't even know half of the time who I'm talking to. You know, every attorney worth their weight will try and get a bond for their client. Yes, Dee is over there on TikTok. All right, you guys, come on through there. Come on through. Andrea Maxwell done went over there. We got 100 on YouTube, and we've got 8 now on TikTok. And then we've got new family coming on. Letha done came in on a new app. How you doing, Letha? Thank you. She says it's her first time on this broadcast. Make sure you always share. We're on 3 different platforms. We're going to be talking this evening for an hour or so about the Cody Bixby case. It's the 4-year-old boy that's missing in the Cody Bixby case in Virginia, Hampton, Virginia. And if you just came in to get your boxes, get your boxes. If you came in and you have to park, I understand that too. Oh, okay. Now I know who be sending me that information. They just send me a little text said, this person be sending you that information. I'll be like, you go, girl. She be sending it to me. How you doing? It says user 102, whatever, but I don't know who that is. Frida done came over there. So we got 10 people. And it's really hard to get 10 people on TikTok. So I'm excited about it. And we got 2.7 likes. So thank you guys for showing up over there and helping out. And Letha, thank you for showing up. She says there's a 1-year-old that's missing in Orange County. Hold on, Letha. Hold on. There's a 1-year-old? Okay. There's a 1-year-old in Orange County. A boy or girl? I want everybody to know Friday when we go live Friday, we're going to do a 20-year-old stole her. I don't know. I think it's a boy. Okay. You think it's a boy, a 20-year-old? We're going to check it out because we were going to move on to another case, but we're going to finish this one off. Probably we may finish it off. We'll do our Friday. We're going to be talking about the attorney that got charged with attempted murder. We're going to be talking about that case. And what she did, she took a car. If she could have got her gun, it was locked up. But if she could have got her gun, she's an attorney. She took a car and she ran it into a herd of people coming out the store. And she ran over 4 people and she told them, hey, charge me with attempted murder because that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to kill them all. And, and they was giving her water and everything. And we talked about it this morning on the after hour show. And if nobody don't know that we have SP News Nuggets on YouTube, and then that is the main page. This is where we're coming in live from. That is our main foundation. This is the main family. And oh, you haven't heard that? We're going to do the transcript play of it Friday at 5 p.m. Central Time. We will broadcast live here. So if you come back Friday at 5 p.m., you will probably hear it. If you want to see us go through the transcript and look at the platform and the people that's going to be acting as the person and the detective, you have to come on YouTube because that's where you can see all the action, and always subscribe to the channel. Okay. So I knew, okay, Tina, what's going on? She said, I knew. Okay, me either. Okay. So I am going to share with you guys if you want to come in, because I know you guys are feeling some kind of way. Some people was telling me this morning, they need to just lock him up in jail. Haven't heard anything about that. Oh, Miss Philly. What you talking about, Miss Philly G? Thank you for giving me those likes. Thank you for tapping the screen. We got 4.5 over there, TikTok. Okay, you guys. So I think I sent it out to you guys. I don't know if you guys see it. I'll pin it up on top of the screen. But I'll continue to put it out there too. Okay. There we go. What do you think, Zan? You in the box. Anybody else want to come on the box? I think I can get some more people if they want to come on the box. Somebody is saying, I don't know if I invite this person. I don't know. Is Cheryl C over there? Cheryl C done went on over there to TikTok. Zan, she talking to you. So, girl, go look at it. A whole mess. Oh, Pretty K's telling her. So we're going to go over that Friday. I'm just letting you guys know. We're going to go over that Friday. I think LaKendra is going to take the attorney. It was an African-American female. She's an attorney. And she wanted to kill some people. She said the voices is telling her to kill some people. And Friday, we're going to go over the transcript. LaKendra says she's going to take the lady, the attorney, and she's going to read her part. And I will read, or whoever else. And I know Come Holla at a Sister said that she will be engaged into it if LaKendra, got scared or didn't want to or couldn't find it. But you got to go look at it so you can see what happened.
Have you already cast the attorney, SP?
Have I what?
Cast the attorney? I mean, not the attorney, the detective?
Nope.
Oh, okay. He was taking. I'm the detective.
You want to be the detective?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You can be the. Did you go see it already?
No, I did.
Girl, it was crazy. She was like, that's why they were saying she was on fire. They were saying she was on fire because she just was like, I need more water. I need more water. I need water, 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 water. And we was like, what the heck is wrong with her? She's on fire. That demon had got a hold of that woman. And this is why I was telling people, they was like, oh, they know what they were doing. They always want to say it's a mental illness. Well, you can see that this woman is a very educated woman. She's got master's degree in being an attorney, and she just lost it. But she could still answer questions, and they truthful questions, but still she just don't have it together.
Right. Very intelligently.
Right. Hey, I am going to pull up Miss Val. She done came in the building. First of all, hold on, Miss Val. Thank you, Nate, for coming on in. Make sure that you guys on this platform right here, you got to link up with everybody that comes in the channel. Give us those likes and whatever you came for. If you came for the boxes, give the boxes. If you want to be a core member, be a core member. We're going to grow on this channel right here, you guys. We're going to grow this channel just like the other channels we have. We're going to reach our 30,000 on YouTube, and we got 13,000 on TikTok. So we're going to grow our channels, and we're going to grow this channel too. So if you want to be a growing channel, be a part of it. And we're going to pull people from each channel, and you can get those people. And if they like your content, they will follow you. Miss Val, what's going on?
Oh, nothing, Miss SP. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
It ain't all that backlash and stuff. I shut YouTube down. I remembered that.
Okay.
Y'all say I had a little bit of everything going on. Yeah,
Okay.
You think they're going to let this boy out of jail?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I hope not. I mean, if he's innocent, okay, they approve that. But they let him out and he disappeared. We still don't have no Cody.
Right. You know what I was saying earlier? I was talking to a young lady earlier today, and I said the only way that they will even consider him getting out on a bond, and this just makes sense because they do make deals outside of the courtroom, that if he signed a waiver saying that he will not sue the police department for violating his civil rights, then maybe they will. Or maybe they will.
He would be stupid to sign
that. He would be stupid to sign that. He wants out of jail.
I make that bail so high that he won't be able to make bail. Like a $20 million bail. That's what I would put up on him.
$20,000?
20 million.
Oh, 20 million. Okay, that sounds good.
So maybe he wouldn't be able to make that, and he have to sit there, or they go gather money or whatever, because some is off with this case. Some is off with all of them. Exactly. But I watched that program with that attorney. That one was about to have a nervous breakdown, just sitting in there in that chair, and people that know that type of, the anxiety and hey, those meds make her extra thirsty. That's why she was drinking all that water. She's not dumb, not by a long shot, but if she's in a crisis, they need to get her some help, because they can put her on suicide watch. But if she's determined that them voices are saying stuff to her, she could still off herself in jail.
Right. Well, we're gonna talk about that Friday.
It's gonna be Friday, right?
Okay. I don't think I just shared it this morning, and a lot of people haven't had time. It's a whole hour and 47 minutes of the interrogation. And I don't think anybody has time to really look at it. And I'm gonna have to show it to them again and say, I want you to look at it because I want you to know what you're hearing so you can really look at this woman's behavior.
Right, right. Yeah, because you have to watch it to see what it is you're looking at and find the points that where she's off. She keep going off, and she's sitting thinking like the voice is telling her something.
Right,
So you really have to watch it. It's something to see, and it's sad because we have a lot of people out there like that,
right,
and they're
right,
not being treated with their medication. They're not being, they ignore it. Family members, they don't know, hey, what you're going through. They don't ask. Hey, it's about them. But
right.
hey, you care about people. They call your relatives up. This is Awareness Month anyway for mental health. Call them up and see how they're doing. You ain't got to come and stay with them all day.
Exactly,
Just
exactly.
extend the hand. Hey, you okay? You hanging in there?
Right, right, right. So, I mean, and I haven't talked to the person I was going to talk to. Like when the family comes up to me on the Cody Bixby case, when the family comes up to me or someone of the family, uh, it can be someone that knows the family. Put it like that. Somebody knows the family, or the family comes up to me and speak. I don't say too much.
Right,
I kind of want to just listen
right.
because they're sharing, and um, even though that I'm like hungry, I'm greedy for it. I'm starving for it. I want it,
You want them
but
nuggets, huh?
I don't want to hide. I don't want to scare them off. You know what I'm saying? So I want them
Right,
to know that, yeah, but I do just want the truth. Thank you,
right.
Rennie. Thank you for coming on in. I think Miss Letha said, she said, I'm gonna help you. How you gonna help me, Letha? How you gonna help me? She said she gonna help. But you know what I'm saying? It's kind of a lot of people's like, and then I got to look at, I know you've seen some of the conversation that we had last Monday. And I was saying they were asking what was the parent's name of the little boy, because there's another person on Corey's side of the family missing, which is 13 years of age. And I thought to
Oh,
myself, I don't know who asked that, but I still wouldn't answer that question, even though
hmm.
I knew. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
I think the person did mention, like I said, they mentioned some names because I said, "Who is this?" And then they told me who it was, but I'm not going to mention no names. That would be getting me in some trouble.
Yeah, especially it's not verified or what have you. But that would be awfully strange. All these kids coming up missing and offing themselves, and something is going on. They checked life insurance on to see if anybody had insurance on Cody, to see what is going. Something is going on.
Okay,
Yeah.
we got infamous truth that came in the building. She's on the panel. Let me answer your question real quick. Now, remember, there was a person that told me that the only thing that Corey paid for and kept up the payments on was a Gerber life insurance policy that, usually that's for kids. But let me tell
Right.
you, now going forward, the person that told me that, I can tell you, they are a habitual liar.
Mm-hmm.
I know it for a fact because they
Okay.
have lied on me.
Oh wow.
So I don't believe what that
That's it.
person has said because they wanted their narrative to go forward, and I can't just pick
No.
a side. Now they're
Yeah.
mad. SP told me this, and I didn't tell you none of that. So now
Hmm.
I don't believe what you told me.
Right.
Like, and that person was the one that told me that he was paying for this Gerber insurance policy, and that's the only thing that he kept because they wanted us to focus on on him and not say nothing about the mother. So
Mm.
I want to make that correction. I'm glad you brought it up.
Hmm.
If anybody had that in the equation about the insurance policy, the person that told me that, I I'm going to say this, and I'm not going to say allegedly. I'm going to say they are a liar. Okay.
Okay. All right. Yeah, when you was talking about it, I was like, wait a minute. Because they were saying like a medical. I said Gerber, it focuses on the children's
Right.
life insurance. It's not a medical insurance that you're getting through Gerber unless they done change some things. But
Right.
they're more so like a little policy for the babies up until I think they age 18 or 17, somewhere in that bracket. I'm not sure, but I know when I checked into it, not knowing my little girl would leave, I just couldn't see myself getting insurance policies. I said, my baby fine, she's going to be okay, but it's just something no parent is want to do or get ready for, you know.
Right.
So yeah,
Right.
that's there. Yeah, I was wondering about that, but no, I mean, don't put lies out there, because if he was gonna do that, I mean, I'm sure he got some sense. He would have had it on all the kids rather than just Cody, unless there's something with Cody he didn't like.
Right.
But they
So
really do
again,
need to dig and find out if there is any insurance policies on that baby.
right. Right. I don't think so. I think like I said, I know for a fact the person is a liar, and now I can't believe anything that they said. I'm
Yeah.
not saying everything that comes out of that person's mouth is a lie, but I know that if they didn't have a problem telling a lie on me, they don't have a problem telling a lie on nobody.
Yeah.
Because baby, if you lie on me, I don't want to listen to anything else that you have to say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I'll be done. I'm not gonna argue with you.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna call you no names. I'm just gonna just I don't even want to deal with you. I heard a lot out of her mouth. And
Mm-mm.
I was like, I'm not gonna say nothing to this child. Mm-mm.
That's it.
No.
Fool me once. That's all it takes, right?
Yeah, yeah. Because if you lie about something small, you'll lie about something big.
Oh yeah.
When we was asking her all this question, that's when she got all offended, saying, I didn't say that. Well, come to find out you didn't say it. You elaborated on it and you was in agreement with it when there was nothing to show
Hmm.
us no receipt. And then now you want to get all huffy and puffy. You got huffy and puffy because people was asking you a question like, okay, what happened here? And then you're answering like you're there. Okay, then what happened there? Oh, that's this. Oh, she came down with an attorney. Oh, she got her kids the same night. Yeah, there was a kid that was at the police station. The same night. Yeah. I can hear all of that, Zan. I can hear all of that.
Not me, is it?
No, it's Zan. I have to end that now on there because it's just going all over the place.
Streaming on TikTok and everything.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to find out how to get over to TikTok. I said because
that's
I don't
okay.
do TikTok, so I got to figure
Oh,
out how
don't
to get
worry
over
about
there
it.
now.
I swooped over there and I gave you like 40, 50 hearts right now.
Girl, you got to give more hearts
Oh,
than that.
okay.
You got to give.
I was, but I wanted to get up in the conversation over here.
But it's okay. It's
We don't want to
okay.
miss out.
Exactly.
So,
This is my home base.
oh,
Hey,
she gave me some
okay.
sunglasses over there. That's okay. Moving that chat. Okay, Nate, you just moved that chat. You guys make sure you do the likes and everything. Infamous, what you got to say about what's going on here?
I'm just listening in because I've kind of been I've been out of touch for a minute because I'm doing some big things on my end, so some positive productive things. So I haven't been really chimed in. But have you heard anything else about that little the child that they found in the suitcase?
No, they're
You
still
haven't heard
looking.
No.
any news on that?
And I was
No.
wondering, I said, I don't know how far that is. I'm glad you said something, infamous truth teller, because I was wondering, I said, could that baby be in that suitcase? Could that have been Cody? We don't know the
It was a
race. We
mushroom
don't know.
muncher or something. Yeah, it was
No,
a
we
Yeah, I
know
mushroom
said,
it's not
muncher.
what?
Cody.
We know
They
it's not him.
guarantee. Yeah, we know it's not
Okay.
Cody.
Well, I hadn't heard
But there
anything
is
else.
some good news on my end. There was 3 kids that were missing since March that were taken from allegedly taken from a non-custodial parent with her girlfriend, and she came. I'm from Tucson, Arizona, and they said that they were probably headed my way, and so I did a little video, basically brought it to attention, and I just saw it. It was May 13th. I just saw the posting, but they were able to recover the kids, and they got both women locked
Thank
up.
God.
So
Thank
that's some
God.
good news, I think, and I
Yeah.
felt pretty good to see that, they caught them near my town. So
Oh, yeah.
Right.
we were able to
Yeah.
recover
Like
the children.
like she said, if you see something, say something. I mean, hey, I seen something the other week, and I mean, thank God the baby's okay. They surrendered it in one of those boxes, and I'm hearing this distress crying. I'm trying to get over to where she's at the hospital. And they put a little baby in there, and oh, I was so devastated, but she's alive. So thank God for that. They didn't throw her out in the woods or
Or that
anything.
one young lady that put her in the dumpster, put that baby in the dumpster in the bags.
Oh,
The people that were picking in the trash, and they found the baby in the trash bags, and it was like, I don't know, it was really really cold, and they were just like digging through, they were looking for cans or whatever, and they show on the video they actually caught her actually putting the baby in. She had just gave birth to the baby. She put her in double trash bags, put the baby in the dumpster. She drove the car, put the baby in the dumpster, and then they found the baby. They said they thought it was like a little cat or something, and so she took her out, and you could see the lady. She immediately got the baby, and she was trying to huddle the baby, and you could hear him on the 911 call, just like saying that they found the baby, but the baby was okay. Thank God. But it was there for like 4 or 5 hours in that dumpster. Poor baby.
Wow.
Yeah, well, God was with that baby, because put it in a plastic bag and it's just born. But they got her. I said, so she has no excuse, because you have the police station, the hospitals, churches that you could take the babies through, rather than throwing them in the trash like they're garbage.
Exactly.
Right. I
Thank
think
goodness
that's
we
why
didn't
a
do
lot
that.
of people are a little bit upset about Cody, because we don't know nothing. We don't know
Anything.
nothing.
There's no trail. There's nothing to follow right now.
No.
She said,
And especially if people aren't telling the right information and giving you the wrong information, and people usually do that. They're trying to get everybody to chase their tail, because there's something probably right under our noses that we're not seeing or not catching or whatever, because they're trying to throw everybody every which way,
Right.
Yeah, but we stay focused. We pretty much stay focused over here. I try not to get
most definitely.
focus on it.
Miss Philly G says, I'm getting lost. Where did that happen, infamous? Because Miss Philly G says, I'm getting lost. Because we done talked about
We're talking about 3 different. Sorry, I apologize. This was a while back. I'm not sure. I can't say right off the top of my head, but it was a young 18-year-old, and she was pregnant the whole time, and her parents didn't know, and she just gave birth at home, and then she took the car, and they saw. They basically when they found the baby, they were trying to figure out who did it, and then they saw that I guess she went behind a Lowe's, or she went behind some shopping center, and the camera caught her on the cameras throwing the baby.
Miss Tina says,
I think that's not about right before
she wants the baby back now.
No. You don't prove you're not a good parent. No, you can't. You should have your tubes tied. You should not be able to give birth again, especially when you do something like that. Just what if the baby would have died or nobody found it? So if you did it once, I don't trust you. You might be unstable, and you may do it again.
That wasn't in Mexico, was it? That was in the
United States. It was in the States.
United States. I think it was like January, right before Cody's thing hit there. I think it came on right in that time span. So it's not that long ago.
Yeah. And thank you guys on TikTok for hitting those them likes. Got it up to 13,000. It'd be good. The host has invited. Somebody wants me to go live with them.
Well, they got you every which way. Well, I'm gonna get down and start watching back on my TV, so at least ain't no noise. I done learned. Don't have that darn YouTube up.
Okay.
I'm gonna get back in the chat. Okay. Bye-bye.
Oh, Miss Tina said she lied. She told everybody she didn't know she was pregnant.
Yeah, all right. Some people.
She said she gonna check on it. Do you know when is the trial for Jacqueline and Trezell West and the update on Cash Gurner case? There's no update on the Cash Gurner case. He's still being evaluated. And the last evaluation, I'm gonna tell you guys on the Cash Gurner case, because we're supposed to have updates on Fridays, but on the Cash Gurner case, him being evaluated, and he's
happened in New Mexico.
Pardon me?
It happened in New Mexico with the baby.
Oh, she said it did happen in New Mexico. Okay. I thought that was in the United States. It didn't look like
in New Mexico, not in Mexico.
Oh, New Mexico. Oh, okay. Okay. in New Mexico. Her name is Alex Alvera.
Yes, I just was looking it up right now. Yeah, she was 18, and then when she did the interrogation, she was like, oh, she was kind of talking like if she didn't know she was, and like kind of like her the way she was articulating it, act like she's like, I just felt cramps and I didn't know, and this and that, and she was just kind of just basically just copping out on it,
Right.
But with Trezell and Jacqueline, I think their hearing got postponed. So
It's
from what
not.
I
It's not
understand,
May the 23rd because
I think it got postponed. From what I
oh,
understand, I
it
think
got
it did
postponed.
get pushed back a little bit
Oh, okay.
because I
Okay.
know somebody's been boots on the ground that he's from California City. So I don't know if you're familiar with Ray Sean, but he's been out there, doing it since the very beginning. So he's the one that found out that it got pushed back. So
What, Ray Sean?
Ray
No,
Sean.
Ray Sean. I mean, yeah, I know Ray Sean, but he wasn't there at the beginning of it.
Yeah, he was.
No, he was at the he was searching, but he
Yeah.
wasn't doing lives or anything. He
No, no,
was
no, 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 no. He wasn't. No, he wasn't doing lives. He was out there because he's from California City, and they have like a local, like little chat thing, like how you can go on Craigslist and they have the rants and raves or whatever, but they have one for California City, and that's how he found out. So the night that they found out that they were already out there searching, calling their names and everything,
right,
all the people from California City. So he's kind of been out there. He didn't do lives and stuff yet, but he's
right,
real dedicated, and he's real close with Roro and Jennifer Nobles and all that. So they're
right,
doing a lot of good stuff.
right, right.
I'm gonna
And
jump down.
okay, thank you.
Okay. Okay. And I want to tell everybody in the chat, thank you for making me feel welcome. I love coming into your platform because every time I say hello, everybody's like, hello, hello, hello. And I'm like, oh, I love it. It just makes me feel welcome.
Right, right.
Mhm.
That's why we got to get other mods in these other platforms. I mean, and I don't even know how to do it yet, but we'll get it. We'll get it up and running. I see all my friends are asking me, all the Lion King are asking me, and Mighty Mouse and Pablo, all of them done come in here asking for me to go live with them. And you guys, I told you, I'll be over there playing around with them. I'll be making some of them mad and everything, but they ain't gonna beat me up. Anyway, Rainy, thank you for the hearts. DJ Eagle, thank you for coming in. Make sure you guys always giving likes. If you need to help each other, always, grab somebody up, grab them up while they're in the live, grab them up and build your channel, because you're not going to build your channel if you don't have people. And so when we come in here, we're going to put people in different lives and channel, and we have a big group and we want everybody to grow. So on these other platforms, we're going to be growing those platforms out. Okay, I just want everybody to know that. Congratulations on Freddie. Okay, let me read what's going on in the chat. Okay, it is telling me everything. So let me see. Sheridan came back. She said, "We got you to 10,000. I'm done, girl. My fingers is hurting." That's okay. That's okay. So Cynthia said that they are having their trial on May the 23rd. We're going to check on that to see if it was postponed. Infamous says she believe it was postponed. We need to check and see. Oh, you still clicking? Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you. Because we're going to have to get all of this stuff arranged so that it would be just boom, 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 instead of doing all this stuff and sharing and stuff. We're going to get it together. We're going to try to bring our people from TikTok over to YouTube, and some of our people YouTube to TikTok, and then this new platform, which, until we can get it up and running, you guys, I want to make sure it's not going to be doing stuff, like it's a lot of drama. So I know people's like, you ain't told us the name of it. There's a reason, because I don't want to get into drama. And then when we find out we're into something, there was this one app, and someone told me, said, "Ooh, don't go over there, SP. It's nothing but drum over there." And I went over there and I was like, "Ooh." They was coming in. They was coming in the chat room like, did it? I was like, this is not for me. This is not for me. But Miss Letha said she was going to help us. She's on this new platform. She said she's going to help us with these cases. And that's what we do. We talk about these cases. On one of these platforms, though, we are going to have games. I want you guys to know that. So get ready and get engaged. It was postponed. Wanda says it was postponed until July. Big Rob is asking to. I'm gonna turn. I may not turn that off because I may go. I may accept some later. It was postponed into July, so that answers some of you guys' question. And Black Sugar, how you doing, Black Sugar? I wanted to say thank you to everybody that came on the platform Monday. And that was K Solo. Way came in there. Zan came in there. Come Holler at a Sister was there. Cheryl C was there. Light Vision was there. Black Sugar was there. Gloria came on in there. You guys are the best. I don't say you guys are the best. I know you guys are the best because some people, they say that they care about these children, and I don't want to be judgmental towards the people that are involved, but if that is your position, that you believe it's the mom or you believe it's the dad or you believe it's the boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever, that's fine and dandy. But at least you are reaching out to get awareness, because to be honest with you, with all this other stuff going on, nobody's talking about Cody. Nobody's talking about Cody. So the next time that I am going to reach out to the person that had gave me some information, I have already said, look, I want to know some things about this baby. Is it possible I can get to know some things about this baby? Somebody was in here the other day. I can't remember who it was. They said that the baby walked around with a blanket and was like always babied or something. See, sometimes we'll get an idea of something and we get it in our head and we can't let loose of it. And that's just the way I am on certain things. That's why I don't give. Hey, TV done entered the building. That's my new friend. I got a new friend named TV. She was explaining me this new app last night while I was at work. She said, "You ain't got time to come on live." I said, "I can come on live. I'll do it." I was at work this morning, and she was helping me out with some of the things like I told you guys about, where needing to learn how to get it up and running like these other apps that we're on, like YouTube and TikTok, and up and running. And this is a no judgment zone. Exactly. Hey, TV, that's a new friend, you guys. Y'all gonna meet her. I guarantee you gonna meet her. She reminds me of my mom. Hey, loving God, how you doing? Blondie's in the building. Zan. So, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? She said she gonna get me up there and running. She gonna help. I said, help. She said, I'm gonna help you, girl. She said, I'm gonna help you. I said, come on, because I'm gonna be on. And I guess she did. She came on in there. Okay. Dee Dee is over there on TikTok. What's going on? Okay. So Sugar Mama said that was in Hobbs, New Mexico last year. Any other questions? I know that I have missed some things. I know people are asking to invite us over there at TikTok, but I'm just not going to do it. Thank you for the swimming and the rah and to use the keyboards. Oh my goodness, I don't know what you have to do. She's giving me fans and everything, you guys. So, oh my goodness, she became a mini fan. She said noise level, first time. She gonna build us up. She said she was gonna help us. And as she said she doing it too. She helping. Hey Phyllis, how you doing? Zena, how you doing? Zen, oh, do you want to come back on the panel again? She's on now. That's not what she's on now. What's that? I'm trying to keep up with you guys' comment. So I am reading the comments. Clap up the gifts, everyone. Clap up the gifts. Clap up the gifts. That's what she's saying. Clap up the gifts. So that's what I need to say. Clap up the gifts. TV gonna teach me how to say clap up the gifts, clap up the gifts, and then over here say, tap the screen. And YouTube, there's nothing to do because you guys know what's going on. She says, yes, that's what you need to say. Tap up the gifts, tap up the gifts, tap up the gifts. But I only see you in there, TV. Used hearts, used hearts. She's giving us used hearts and everything, you guys. She is being faithful. I told you, I meet friends. I don't never meet strangers. I just don't. Share. Yeah, you guys need to learn how to share. Share. We're going to have to build our own channels up and everything. Because if you notice anything, if you go to these other channels and people are struggling, they're struggling with like 5, 10, 15 people. They're struggling because they thought YouTube was going to keep putting them out on the front end. And so their channel done decreased until everybody's done left and they ain't bringing no new traffic in. So like I said, I always, God has us in his hands. And I believe that he just sends us out there to newer pastures. Say, I see you, Freddie. Freddie done went on over there. Okay. Thank you, TV. Thank you. Clap up the gifts, clap up the gifts, clap up the gifts. She giving us hearts and everything. That's a little bit different, you guys. And you guys going to have to get used to it. Hopefully you guys will get used to it and I'll get used to it and we'll make it work. Right now it's kind of all over the place, but it will work. It will work. Okay? And everybody that's in this new app right here with TV, make sure you grab her. Grab her. Please grab her. Somebody's sending me some information on the California City Boys. Let me grab it real quick because I could still do what I need to do. Okay? We're going to get that information. You see how good our family is? They like, here you go, SP. It is postponed. It is postponed. I'm listening to the language, SP. It is postponed. Yes. And they sent me the link. Matter of fact, it says May the 13th, May the 14th. Reported last seen. Okay. Infamous is in here.
I just sent it to you.
Okay. So it says that it's going to be postponed and moved to July the 25th.
Yes.
Why, though? Trezell and Jacqueline West had been scheduled for trial later this month. But on Friday, the defense counsel requested the case be moved to July the 25th. Okay.
I wonder if maybe it has something to do with the witness, maybe, the child, maybe. Mm-hmm. I don't know. But I think too they were trying to move it too because they're saying remember the defense attorneys were trying to say something about it had too much attention in California. Mm-hmm. So they might be trying to do some type of motion that way. I don't know. But I just wanted to send you the link so you had confirmation, so I wasn't just telling stuff in the chat.
Yes, and I appreciate that. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, I'm out of here.
All righty. Thanks. I'm glad when you guys, Zan, come on back on up if you can. I don't know who this is. Keon wants to come on up. Keon wants to come up. Let me see what Keon. Okay. I'm supposed to be able to have at least 4 people, but I don't know. I sent the invite out. People getting universes and everything. I bet they're trying to change the venue. Girl, get out of here. Thank you, Letha. Thank you, TV. Thank you. Make sure you guys grab each other. Letha, make sure you grab TV. TV is pretty good. She's a new family member. Well, she said, I can't be a part of her family. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I told her, I said, can I be a part of your family? She said, no, you can't be a part of family. I said, hold up, are you gonna throw me away? She said, no, I ain't gonna throw you. So she don't know how cool and collective we are yet, you guys. She got to check us out. See what I'm saying? And that's cool. I told her, I said, but you know what? She do look like my mama and the way she talked and stuff. And I got to play with her and talk to her and everything. She, she didn't mind giving me the information I needed. Some people, they won't give you that information. She was just giving me the information. And I was just doing it as she was going and everything. Y'all be so proud of me sometimes. They probably trying to negotiate a deal. A plea deal. Nobody's no deal. What the heck? I don't know. Okay, thank you. Okay, that's what I was talking about. What is that, Black Sugar? Okay, I think you guys, somebody need to come and tell me what Black Sugar is talking about, because I miss Black Sugar. She came up on the panel. It was just a bright ray of sunshine. No deal. I see what you guys are saying. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you for the likes. You guys got us up to 18.4 likes over there on TikTok. Thank you. TV, thank you for helping us out. She's giving us all kind of emojis, and she's keeping the chat going. Thank you for keeping the chat going and giving us likes. Thank you. Esprit, bring me back. How can I bring you back? Okay, I'm gonna try. Let me see if I can bring you back, because I don't know how can I bring you back. How can I bring you back? I don't know how. I don't know. You did something. You invited her something. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, I just learned something. Okay, you guys. Thank you for keeping the chat going. If you know anything about Cody, please call SP News. Yes, you guys. Zen, you were there?
Yes, ma'am, I sure am.
Okay. What's going on? You said you think that really they're going to change the venue?
Change the venue on the boys.
You think so?
Well, I would if I was in that situation, but the thing is that they shouldn't make any plea offers with them until somebody gives up some bodies. They shouldn't even discuss anything like that until some bodies are provided.
Right. I don't know. A person had reached out to me and was telling me, I didn't see where the young man had filed a lawsuit of his children being adopted out, which he probably have rights to file the lawsuit. But that is not what I was seeing on the news. What I read, the mother is filing for, it's an outrageous number. It's a huge number of her kids. What was the mom's name? What is the West Boy's mother's name? Somebody tell me what was the mama's name?
It slipped my mind.
It's so many cases. What was the mother's name? Ryan. Exactly, Ryan. Ryan Dean. She filed a lawsuit, millions and millions of dollars, but someone told me she don't have a chance to get the lawsuit because she lost the kids. And so somebody said, but what about, what's that?
I believe that Brian's suit, if I'm not mistaken, is not against, the suit is against CPS.
Right. Oh, the suit.
So she does have a very good opportunity.
I can't hear you.
Win, because
okay,
what she's saying is that the manner in which, can you hear me now?
Yes.
She's saying that the manner in which they took the children is incorrect.
Well, remember when Chief John Walker said that he was like, oh, that was a mistake or whatever. I'm going to tell you something. When he said that, I believe he said that trying to pull, trying to, if someone had the baby, to release both of the kids. Because it's very weird that two kids come up missing. So they were believing that. And I'm thinking, now, allegedly, this is just what my belief is. When he made the statement and he said, oh, that was a mistake, that he just said that, and police can lie to try to get the truth out. I learned that a long time ago. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I don't believe that once the doctor said that he believed that there was some abuse to this child, and they tried to go in and find out how the child leg, his femur bone got broke, and they took the children from her, she's not going to win, because I mean, there's ample opportunity to get your rights back. So when the children's not yours,
there are currently over 500 improper placement lawsuits against that particular county.
Right.
They are known for doing things out of order and unethically.
True. So
I think that they might have done something that did not line up with the principles. I'm just saying, I don't know the facts. I haven't seen the paperwork. But just from everything that we've been told, including the space of time that the boys were adopted out,
yeah,
I don't think everything was done correctly. How do you know? How are you so in place that you're able to do an adoption 2 days after the state says, oh, we're taking your adoption rights? 48 hours later, you're adopting the boys. How do you even know that kind of information?
I don't know if that's to be true.
You don't?
Well, no. I don't believe that's to be true. I don't believe it happened like that. Because remember, and we're just talking a little bit about the West Boys right now, the California City Boys that came up missing. There's two of them. They're brothers, you guys. Because remember when she said that she went one time on a visit, she went to the bathroom and looked out the window to see what vehicle they got into. And so she went out there one time to beg them to let her see the children. So they had already been, you know what I'm saying, on the roster for adoption.
Okay.
They were still giving her visitation with them. And but she knew that something was going to happen the next court date, because she even told them, I don't know what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? But in case the worst happened, please let me still see my children. And then that was the end of that. That was that, you know. And then she wanted to see the kids again, and they wouldn't give the kids no Christmas gifts or anything of that nature. So it wasn't a day later, or we take the kids from you and now they adopted. No, there was some time in there. So, you know what I'm saying?
Well, no, not that they took them from Ryan and they were adopted, but as soon as the paperwork cleared, they were adopted by the West family.
Right.
Like, it's unusual for a caseworker to be so intensely involved in a case that was taken from the parental parent to 48 hours later, somebody's asked them for adoption. Got kids who stay in the system for years and years and years.
Right.
These kids were adopted within 48 hours of the mother's rights being terminated.
Right. Well, I can tell you one thing, and it you know, all cases are different. But when my niece was up for adoption, because they called me and said, hey, you know, you're part of the family. Do you want? And I said, no, I don't want no more kids, you know. And then my mother said, yeah. Then they had a court hearing, right? Okay, so I eventually, like I said, started going to these classes and whatever, started getting that together and stuff, because it may happen that I would have to get this child. But then when we went to the first court hearing for my brother to lose his rights to his daughter, that same evening, the judge said the child was up for adoption, and that foster mother that was there, she told the judge, she says, I'm willing to adopt the child. She knew I was there, but she didn't say nothing. I had to stand up in court without an attorney and say, Your Honor, I'm the paternal aunt, and I am here on the behalf of my niece, and I would like to adopt my niece. See what I'm saying? Now, had I not been there, it all happened the same day that my brother's rights was taken away. They were getting ready to go ahead and start the adoption process, but the paperwork was already started before then. Because, like I said, I had got a call from the state saying, because I said, well, could I just foster parent the kids? The child. I don't want to adopt the child. They was like, well, with her being so young, we don't want to keep them in the system. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like,
somebody else wanted to adopt her.
Exactly. And so they said, no, you can't foster parent the child. I was like, so I got to adopt the kid? So, yeah, I did have to adopt the kid. Then they told me right then and there, oh, if you want to adopt this child, every state is different. But in the state of Kansas, there's no allotted finance or money, monetary money or check comes with that child because you're part of the family. Which the foster parent was getting money for my niece, but when I got her, no money comes with her. Absolutely not a penny.
That was to discourage you.
That would because you would need more money because I'm already got 2 kids with no father. But then I was told I wasn't going to get her because there was no father in the home. But I did have it going on then. I don't have it going on now, but I did have it going on. Black Sugar is in the building.
Hey, I got a question.
Go ahead.
One question. Do y'all remember how long these kids were in the custody period?
Which kids?
The boys, the California boys.
It had to been okay. The young one, the first one, after he got his leg broke, he was in the system the whole entire time.
How long was that time? Okay, from the time when was that time?
Because wasn't he about 6 months to a year to his age?
How old was he when he got abducted? Or got lost?
Wasn't they what? How old was they? 5 and 4?
3 and 4 or 5 and 4?
I don't even remember.
I thought he was 3 and 4. I thought it was 3 and 4.
Remember how old they? 3 and 4. Here it is right here. Oren was 4 and Orson was 3.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, that would tell, because here I work a lot with adopted. I am an adoptive parent. Here, the kids are only allowed to be in custody for 2 years before they're placed up for adoption.
Okay.
I don't know if it's the same there in California City or not, but that's what the mandate is here. So in order for them to just go ahead and put them kids up for adoption, they had to be in custody for quite some time.
Right.
And I don't know if it was just with them or they were in custody from, for quite some time before they even probably got to Giselle and them, right?
Right.
Okay, but what I'm thinking is this will happen to me too. Yeah, I did when I adopted my daughters. Around the time it's time for them kids 2 years to be up, they will move the kids out of the foster home into a foster to adopt home.
Right.
So that probably is what's happened. That's probably, why it went so fast. Right.
And remember, Ryan said that there was a foster mother that had her, that she got along with her, and then
Yeah.
And then they moved them.
They moved them quickly.
There was some type of,
moved them quickly.
yeah, they moved them real quick.
Because that what it is they went to a foster to adopt home.
Right.
Because they're looking for permanent placement.
Right.
And I know here in Arizona, and when it comes to foster, and like they don't waste no time, you know, like when they're foster kids, you have a 2 year, I think it's a 2 year cap. And once you hit, it's a 2 year cap. So like if you're not, you know, if you're not meeting the standards, and there's so many breaks in the system, we can go on and on about it. But you know what I mean? There is, you know, it's if you're not abiding by it, and if you're not meeting the, you know, what they're requesting of you, and you're not up to, you know, what, you know, having a stable home, so on and so forth, and meeting all what they're asking of you, that they're already ready to relinquish the rights, probably about 18 months, probably maybe a little less than that, probably about 16 months or so.
Yeah,
they're already starting to move that paperwork into adoption mode, to relinquish the rights, to put them in adoption status.
Right. And they were saying on that, in the California area, they did a breakdown, and they said once they take a child from a home, it's almost every type of way to reunite them with the parent is done, and whatever they ask for can be done within 6 months. So
yeah. So she had to have not been, that's what I'm thinking too. She had to have not been trying to meet the case plan, because everybody, when they come in there, they come in it as a case, and they prepare a case plan. Well, you have to do this, this, and this, or you have to go to this class, or you have to see the kids this many times, or whatever, or parenting classes or whatever. If she's not doing any of that, then 9 times out of 10, after that first year they're in there, they're already trying to prepare where these kids are going to go. Because I mean, somebody who wants their kids, they're going to fight tooth and nail, you know, to get their kids back.
And that's what I had to do on a personal level. I had to do that with my 8-year-old, and I was a kid of the system. I aged out at 18, so I'm very familiar with it. I have a 24-year-old, a 22-year-old, an 8, and but you know, due to my 8-year-old was, you know, in the system, and it was, you know, it's a long story, but it was kind of out of vengeance kind of thing. And I had, you know, I'm accountable. You know, I had marijuana in my hair strand and so on and so forth. So, you know, I was accountable for that. But I did all the footwork. I even put myself through, because I don't have any family. I didn't have anybody like to support, to go, you know, to be able to go to the classes, like where you go daily to the classes that you have to take. So I actually called into like the inbound, you know, where you go when you're in-house. And I requested if I could go into the in-house, because I was like, there's no way that I'm going to be able to get up every day. They took my soul from me, you know? So like to be able to accomplish all those classes, because when you're inbound, you do that. It's a mandatory thing, you know? So then you have that support. Then, you know, then I had that support, and I was able to go and every day, Monday through Friday, you know, you're doing the parenting classes, you know, the drug classes, you're doing everything that they're asking you to do. But at the end of the day, I could tell you that I mean, I had to do my own footwork at the very end of it all, like where it was coming down to the wire, like, because they had switched my caseworkers. My caseworker got switched in the middle of the case. And then the second caseworker was, and there's the turnover rate. Like I uncovered what is it, assessment, Arizona assessment for the Child Protective Services here in Arizona. And they did a whole assessment on the whole, you know, CPS system from top to bottom, you know, every nook and cranny, and just were, you know, presenting, you know, how come this and how come that. But they're supposed to help you with, and I'm just saying from my personal experience, you know, they're supposed to help with reuniting in regards to trying to help you with housing and so on and so forth, to kind of get you in that position. And I was basically pushed under the rug, and they were just look at me like ghosts. And I had to basically start doing my own footwork, because I was so desperate, because I was like, I'll be damned if they're going to get my child, you know. And they were working with the biological dad, and I, you know, there's a whole bunch to say about that, but you know, he was basically, you know, kind of going under the radar. They didn't make him do a test. He shaved his head, you know, so they couldn't get any hair strand from him, and so on and so forth. So he kind of flew under the radar the whole time. And then they were just working with him on his end. And it's like, every time I would try to speak up, I mean, I still to this day have stacks and stacks of emails of just, all the times I was trying to contact them and trying to figure out what was going on. And just, there was a lot of things that were happening. Like my son was brought in the wrong car seat. Like, he from a far, where his foster mom was like living way over in Picture Rocks, and that's far from Tucson, and the actual person that brought him for the visit brought him all that way, and there was no way even to strap him in safely. And it's like I was fighting, like it seemed like I was fighting for, I was fighting for my baby, regardless. I was fighting for my heart. But they kind of pushed me under the shuffle, and they were just disregarding me. So I had to basically find out what my rights were, because they don't volunteer this information. You got to find this information out for yourself.
Right.
And so I just had to start Googling and, just start Googling and just start digging and digging and digging. And so I started uncovering just certain things and certain resources that were able to advocate for me. But at the end of the day, I had to advocate for myself when I found out what my rights were, and, basically speak, hey, this is what I've done. And, basically you're not going to get my baby. And at the end of the day, there was a parenting, mediation that was, brought at the very end of it. But it was getting down to that point to where they were just going to disregard me and just write me off. So out of a personal experience, I did experience that. So there are some breaks in the system, and there are people that are very passionate in what they do in working with these children, but there's a lot of breaks in the system. I wish I could multiply myself 1,000,000 times and be able to, be that Band-Aid or that, where the breaks are. But there are a lot of breaks in the system.
Right.
But like you said, there is a 2-year cap mostly with the foster to adoption.
Okay. Hold on, Phyllis. Phyllis is on the line. She done called in. Make sure you guys are in this new app right here. Share, grab each other and grow your channel. That's going to be a growing channel.
I'll be
So
right back.
grab each other, you guys, and you guys on TikTok, hit the like. Okay, Phyllis, what's on your mind?
I just wanted to chime in.
Okay.
And, TLK Sugar was making a comment
Who?
about TLK Sugar.
Uh-huh.
Channel. I wanted to comment what she was saying about the mothers maybe not what they're supposed to say, and I want to back up into this too, because I live here in Ohio,
Uh-huh.
and I know that many times children's services do not give mothers or dads, but mostly mothers, enough time. If a woman's been on drugs for years, she is not going to get her act together in those 6 months, a year, and sometimes longer than that. But as long as she's trying and she's getting the help, she's doing the steps, why not work with that mother to keep that child in the family instead of giving it somebody new? And I've worked as a nurse in children's homes where nurses come in and they can see the least little thing wrong that the mom might be doing. What does she do? She goes home, she calls Job and Family Services, she makes a complaint, Jobs and Family Services goes out to that home, and before you know it, that child is removed from that home. That is so wrong, and it happens mostly with our Black babies and our Black children. So we as Black parents, you just have to be so careful with what goes on in your home. Even if you think it's nothing, if you've got nurses coming in, or you got people that you think are your friends, but they want a baby, you got to be careful. Watch what you're doing. Watch who you have in your home, because there's too many people out there that will put you in trouble for nothing. But I want voice for those mothers who are trying their best to get their act together.
Right.
Because why shouldn't the government work with them? And then many times these kids end up in homes like Trezell and Jacqueline, where you'll see little Black kids, and I'm not, discounting any race, but you see it too many times with white parents, and the little Black kids don't know anything about their culture. Their hairs look a mess, even though Jobs and Family Services will teach them how to do our hair. There's just too much unfairness in the system. I don't know how it is in your state or California or New Mexico, but I do know what it's like here in Ohio. didn't give public any reason to the delay in the trial for the West, but the judge agreed to it. So whatever it was, they agreed to it.
Okay.
Y'all have a good evening.
All right. Thank you.
And then just one more thing too. Also, like when I uncovered the yearly assessment and they were talking, there's a lot of they basically assessed, every nook and cranny, like I said, from the top to the bottom, and just kind of looked and evaluated the whole system and to see exactly why things were not working, because they have to meet a percentage, like, or they have like a goal, so like their goal would be 80% or 90% with, having them trying to reunify with the biological mother, biological father, if the caseworkers are meeting the children on a monthly basis, to make sure the children are okay in the foster homes. And basically it was showing their percentages, and don't quote me, for, exact percentages, but I was blown away to see that the percentages, like, for the biological fathers, it was, like, say, so CPS's goal was like, say 90%, like, within a year, like what their goal is to try to, help reunify with the biological father. And they were hitting at like maybe 50%. And then with the biological mother, it was even lower than that. It was like 43%. And then they had where it broke down to, the CPS workers going and visited once a month to make sure the children are okay in the foster homes. They hit that at like 85%, and then also when I was trying to get, because they have resources that to help you. And I lost my place when I went into the in-home care, because I had a place, but my housing place that, the housing foundation or the housing, place that was helping me with my place, they chucked the program. So while I was in there, the program went down. So then there was an eviction notice on my door. So I lost my place. I lost everything. So as I'm doing all this work inside, you know what I mean? I'm losing my place, and not once. And I like I said, I keep the documents because I just want it as proof, and just to show, like,
Right.
On my end, or just to show other people and just be a voice for it too. Because I said, well, what about, because I was supposed to be starting to get overnights and with my son. And so when I went out, I couldn't find a place to go, because I was even calling halfway houses, and they said, you can't go to a halfway house with a foster child because other people have felony charges and so on and so forth. So you can't have visitation. So I couldn't find even anywhere to go, and they weren't even assisting me in trying to place me in any kind of transitional housing or anything like that. So just out of a personal experience, and I'm not bad-mouthing the program at all, because the first initial caseworker, she's the one that told me, she goes, to get a heavy rock and carry it in your purse. And she goes, and you carry it every day, and just know, when my son was first removed, and just know that's the weight that you're carrying. And if you want to lift that weight, you know what I mean? You got to do the work. You got to do, and pretty soon that load will get lighter. So there are people that are passionate.
Did you get your children?
Yeah, I got my son, but I had to basically find out my rights on my own. And like I said, they don't volunteer these rights. Even if you have a public defender, I mean, they do what they can, and they're overloaded with cases. And another thing too is their turnover rate is so high, and they had presented that in the assessment as well. And they presented it and said, how come that there's, because the people that are out in the field that are making these decisions, whether they remove children or they don't remove children, that how come the turnover rate, they said, they said, how come, they presented a question in the assessment. And so they said, well, the CPS's response to that in this assessment was saying the turnover rate is so high that they cannot even, they have people out there in the field that are not even, like, when you initially get hired and you take the initial, class, because you have to constantly take classes and get hours under your belt to be able to make these, educated decisions, and these, that basically can change lives. And so their turnover rate is so high that they can't even keep, them trained, to get the proper training to put them out on the field, but they just have to hurry up and just kind of put people out there because the turnover rate was so high with the caseworkers. Right. So they weren't even properly trained with the proper hours, with the proper training to make a lot of these decisions. And I just, the way I felt too at some point, and you know, in my case was like, at the end of the day, they say kids are resilient, but you know what? You know, I remember a certain memory when I was 3 years old. My mom's like, "How do you remember that? You know, you were 3." They were resilient, but you know, you remember things. And the thing is, what I got me emotionally was because I said, you get to go home with your family every day. You know, we're the ones that, you know, the ones that are actually doing the work and trying to do the work. You know, we're the ones that are left with that trauma. And so if there's that many breaks in the system, we got to find a way to fix that, you know?
Right. Freddie's in the comment section. She says sometimes it takes up to 2 years or more. You have to be stable, a job, your own housing, and a clean environment and food in your home.
Right, but they're supposed to, they have resources to help assist in that if you're doing all the footwork, you know. And if they're not offering those resources, because if the people are maybe not properly trained, you know what I mean, with the hours to have that knowledge to be able to exert to those resources to offer that to you, then that 2-year cap could be up, and then you lose the custody of your child, you know.
But you can ask for more time too, can't you?
No, you're not usually. Usually that I remember my lawyer was telling me, like, Audrey, this is, you know, basically, and they're telling me at the end of all this, I didn't know that there was a 2-year cap. I found out like about 16 months in, you know, like after I had lost my place, but I did all the footwork, you know, I was doing everything. So then that's when I got on the grind and I just started doing research and just trying to find out what my rights are and calling the ombudsman advocates and stuff.
Now, as a caseworker, they're supposed to advocate for you to get your children back. So like you said before, there are programs, there are all things out there for you to get your kids back. It's just whether, what's her name, Aaron or Ryan or whatever, Ryan was doing the work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Whether she was doing the work.
I think every case is different.
They can present this, well, we want you to do this. If she doesn't, or not capable of doing the work at the time, or she comes with, I can't do this because of this, or what's more important? It comes down to that. You know what I'm saying? What's more important? Is it important that you do this, that, and the third instead of coming to class, or, you know,
or making another excuse or putting it off or whatever.
Right.
She could have been doing that. You know what I'm saying?
And then I think around that time too, that's when the marijuana. Yeah, I think that's when that marijuana thing was, because I know here in Arizona, before things started getting legalized and stuff, that was a big stipulation too with some people, that when I was in the in-home, when I went in the inbound, you know, care, you know, just trying to get all my stuff under my belt, there was, you know, certain families and stories and stuff. And even if they had a medical marijuana card, they still didn't count that as, you know what I mean? It's still using. It's still using regardless. So it still counts against you no matter what, if you had a medical marijuana card or whatever. So that can hinder it too as well.
Right. And I think she got a medical card at the latter part of it, and the judge didn't accept it.
Right.
Didn't she have some anxiety or mental health issues anyway, SP?
Yeah, she had very bad anxiety.
I remember somebody saying something about that.
So, you know.
Well, I'm gonna jump down once for the third time. This is it.
All right. Yeah. We're over our time anyway. But
All right.
I thank you for coming on. Thank you.
Yeah, most definitely.
I'm gonna cut out too, SP.
All right.
Thank you for your insight, though. Thank you. I appreciate you coming up, Black Sugar, for sure.
Okay. Y'all have a good one. Bye-bye.
All righty. Bye-bye. Yes. I know there was some differences going on in the chat room. Thank you, TV, for keeping the dialogue over there going on. Thank you, Zan, for keeping it cool over there. I want to thank everybody coming in and sharing. Now, I'm gonna say this, you guys, because I know when we're talking about certain situations, especially if we're dealing with it right now or has dealt with it and it's been unfair, not all situations are the same. So you're never going to see a situation going to be the same. So sometimes we get in our feelings because we were probably done wrong or it wasn't done fairly with you. And not only that, But we're not talking hypothetically. We're talking about this is how the rules and stuff are supposed to be done and what we're looking at. Now, I do know that, like I said, not anytime when we're dealing with these children and trying to keep a child in the home or with the parent, sometimes it's a good thing, sometimes it's not a good thing. I'm just being honest with you. You know, first we want to get mad at CPS because they take the kid out the home. And then we get mad at CPS because they put them with this person. But then we get mad at CPS. Where was CPS when this child was getting, getting beat with the sledgehammer? Where was CPS when the mama stuck the baby in the refrigerator and there was 10 calls? Okay. So it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they don't have a crystal ball. I believe they're trying to do their best. And sometimes it's unfair because it's gonna be unfair. You're gonna have some people that may not like you. That's gonna be your caseworker. You're gonna have some people don't like you because of your color. You're gonna have some people don't like you because your education is not sharp. Have some people because they may say that, I don't know. They can have whatever reason. So people make mistakes. And sometimes they may got a caseworker that wasn't truthful and was going to make her life a living HE double hockey stick. We don't know. But a lot of that's going to come out in that trial. And it's just sad that we don't know where Classic and Sincere is at. And she was trying to get custody of her kids. Some people are angry because she didn't get custody of her kids. But it was also said that she didn't want to stop smoking weed. Well, she had a medical card. She didn't have to stop smoking weed. Actually, I think there was something that she put on Facebook that said she was going to smoke weed or something till the day she died or something. Well, I mean, I don't know, you guys. I don't know. Sometimes is dang if you do and dang if you don't. You know what I'm saying? They're going to get it wrong. But I do understand that it's a lot of our children getting taken out the home for just reasons that should not be. Someone sent me something. I wanted to read it to you. Matter of fact, I think I can find it. Hold on. I want to read it to you guys before you guys get out of here. LaKendra's coming up, so let me let her say what she needs to say. But oh Lord, what just happened? Oh Lord, what just happened there? Okay, LaKendra. Come on up. I'll find it real quick. What's
Hey,
going on?
SP. Hi, family. I just
Hey.
was coming up to say, I don't think this is a win situation
Mm-hmm.
because it's not like, okay, if you felt you were done wrong, then you should have tried to see them then. You can't wait until, oh, now they gone to try to sue. Because if you was wrong, that whole time they were gone, you should have been suing them then. And a lot of times I hear bad cases and good cases. But like you said, some kids do need to go to a better. So it can be good and bad. As far as that's basically California suing California, I don't see a win at all.
I don't.
Because you coming out now, it wasn't like, oh, if I felt I was wrong, that procedure would have went on a long time ago. Soon as you wrong, not
Right.
I want to sue because now my kids is gone.
Right.
So that's why I just want to put out there because I know cases to where, how you said, some kids do need to come out the home and
Right.
some don't. So it's a
Some.
win-win,
You're right.
and that's all I wanted to say.
All righty. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye bye.
Bye-bye. Okay. Okay, thank you, TV, for keeping that chat going over there. If you guys come on in, make sure you grab up each other that's in the live right now. That is the growing channel. TikTok, thank you for coming on. Stay right there because I'm gonna end with you guys. But YouTube, here's the thing, you guys. I can't find it right now. I will probably find it, or the person that sent it to me will probably send it to me again. They're gonna have a 1,000,000-man march against CPS in Washington. It's somewhere in May, you guys. It's coming up really quick. That's why I wanted to find it for you. I know I won't be able to go because, shoot, it's right down. I mean, if I would have probably known about it ahead of time, I would have probably tried to make it there, but everybody's taking off work. 2 nurses is taking off work, so I won't be able to do that, even if I wanted to. I think I know who sent it to me, but let me see if I took a picture of it. Because usually I take a picture of stuff like that or download it or something. Oh, no. They took it. They sent it to me. But I don't. Oh, here it is right here. I got it. May the 25th. Your sister Lisa Taylor sent me this. May the 25th, Missing Children Day. No one loses children more. Let me download it so I can show it to you guys. So you could take a snap picture of it if you need to. Oh, okay. It won't let me download it. Oh, snap. It will not. Okay, let me download it, you guys. Let me download it. It won't let me download it. I can show it to you. It's not showing her phone number. Long as it's not showing her phone number. So first I'm gonna show it to you too. Show it to you real quick. So you could take a snapshot of it if you need. Hold on, I'm gonna put you to the side so that they can see it. Okay, and I'll show it to you guys too. I don't know where the camera is on over here, but I'll read it to you real quick. So just for the ones that live up there east, May the 25th, that'll be Wednesday, Missing Children Day. No one loses children more than CPS. Let's stop pretending they are helping. Stop human sex trafficking through CPS. It says take action until everyone is free. Thousands of missing children a year. Saturday, May the 21st, 2022 at 1 p.m. So Saturday, the May the 21st, this Saturday, Million Children March, Washington, D.C. 1 p.m. You can meet 28-minute march to the Lincoln Memorial. Meet and greet with the parents' rights groups near the Reflection Pond until 5 p.m. That's the itinerary, you guys. If especially the ones that's up there by Washington, that's close to Washington, D.C., they're going to have a Million Children March Saturday, May the 21st, 2022 at 1 p.m. You can get this information at Parents' Right Groups. And if you want me to send it to you, send a request. I will send it to you. You guys know how to reach me, 316-553-3056. You text me and say, I want that information, and I will send it to you. I will put it on the community board. How about that? You guys want me to put it on the community board? That way you can just get it. I'm going to have to downsize it a little bit. So you guys are going to have to give me some time. All right. I'm going to get off of here. You guys, thank you for showing up. I can't understand anything she's saying. What, Miss Philly G? What is going on with you? Phyllis says yes. Miss Philly G says thank you. Okay. I'll put it on the community board. So you guys just give me probably about 5 or 10 minutes. I got to downsize it because it's too big to fit on there so you can see the information, okay? And if anybody want to see it, it'll be on the YouTube community board. All right. I'm finna get off of here. You guys, be good, be great. We're going to come back Friday. I'm going to have the information ready for you guys. All right. I am going to reach out tomorrow evening, and I've got 4 phone calls to make, so I should have something going on. All right. Be good, be great, and be nice to each other. Bye.